I'm Booker, he's Stryker, and everybody knows who that man is right there.
Flav!
Wow, you say that better than me.
No,
G.
nobody says it better than you. How are you doing, man?
Man, like a coat in the closet, hanging in there, man. How y'all doing?
Dude, we're doing great. I mean, it's a whirlwind for you. You get off of a plane and you go to one heck of a party last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, Golden Globe party. What was that all
the
about?
Golden Globe party. My first time ever at the Golden Globe period, you know what I'm saying? But yo, it was kind of interesting. And not only that, but it turned out to be a little bit exciting. You know, I've seen some of my favorite people, you know what I'm saying? Like Jennifer Aniston, I love her.
That.
You know what I'm saying?
How happy does it make you when, because everybody I feel knows you, but when Jennifer Aniston, and I think I saw Oprah, and I saw
Gayle King and Kevin Costner. And
hugging you.
Well, y'all seen those people, but I didn't see them all. but I did see Kevin Costner. I did get to meet Kevin Costner.
Pedro Pascal.
I did get, her too, and then also
Him too.
I mean him too. I'm sorry, him too.
What about Ted Lasso? I saw you with Ted Lasso.
Oh, come on, man. Yo, that's my boy. That's my boy. Jason Sudeikis.
Sudeikis is the best.
Ted Lasso, he's the best, man. You know, I got this.
George Lopez?
Oh, I got to see George. Yo, George, if you listening to this today, I'm calling you today. I supposed to call him today.
All right, give him a
Yeah, that's
give him
my
a call.
boy, but he's a longtime friend too.
Very nice. You're here to talk about music, and you've got a new song out, but it's not Public Enemy. It's you sort of featuring Chuck in Public Enemy.
Yeah.
How did that come down in that order?
Well, let me say this, you know, being that, you know, I'm all over the place. I've been all over the place and everything, you know what I'm saying? And my partner, Chuck D, he's always been ahead of the time. You know what I'm saying? And he just came up with this idea that I should do a song about me being everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So we sat down, went to work. Chuck came up with this fly song for me. So this is a song that Chuck D wrote for me. So he writes it and I recites it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? In the whole nine. But yeah, so I'm excited about this song right now, everywhere, man. And that's because Flavor Flav is everywhere, man.
Really are.
You know, so mostly all of the songs that I write or the songs that Public Enemy writes, you know, it's dictated about our, you know, our real life experiences and what we go through.
And for everybody that follows you on social media, I mean, it's true. You are everywhere. You are meeting everybody, but it's not just the celebs out there. You could be walking through a casino. If someone wants to say hi, you always give them a hug.
Yeah.
You take a photo with them.
I sure do. You know, I mean, they took their time out to support me and love me, so who am I not to give that time back to them? You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but, hey, if you want to stay in this business and you want to keep it coming, you got to keep giving. You know what I'm saying? You can't give and not receive.
You are universally loved. There's not that many artists that you could, some people, you could find the most popular person on the planet. You'll find people to go, I don't like their music. It's like everybody loves you. What is it about you that you think that people are so attracted to, Flav?
Well, one thing about me, I feel that, you know, I feel I'm one of the most humblest, high-rated celebs. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of high-rated celebrities that ain't too humble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And one thing that people want at the end of the day is to feel loved. They want to feel appreciated, you know what I'm saying? So I let my fans know, you know, thank you for all of the years that you've supported me and all the love that you've been giving me, because without you, I wouldn't be who I am to society. You know what I'm saying? And all I want to do is just leave with a good feeling.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. You know, I don't say no when people ask me for pictures. I don't say no to people when they want a hug or a handshake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it goes a very, very long way.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? And you want to give people good memories to take to their grave with them.
Absolutely.
You know, anything that we do now today, people will remember that until they go to their grave, no matter how long it takes them to get there. But they're carrying that experience with them all the way to their grave. So you want to give them good experiences.
Are there any artists out there that you want to collaborate with, or you already have, or more songs coming our way where it is Flavor Flav's project?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't mind. First of all, I wouldn't mind collaborating with my boy Flo Rida.
Wow.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, me and Flo, we've been friends, you know, since 2003, way before I started doing television, way before he went out to Miami to get with Pole Boy and came out with apple bottom jeans and all of that. I mean, he became this big superstar phenomenon, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of times when I'm hanging out with Flo and he lets me share his stage with him. So we were talking the other night and we were like, how could we be doing all of this stuff together, but yet we don't have a record together? I said, Flo, I think it's time now that me and you collaborate and put out a record, you know? So I love to collaborate with my boy Flo. I love to collaborate with my boy Jadakiss, you know, because I love Jada from The Lox, you know, him and Styles P. You know what I'm saying? I love Megan Thee Stallion. I love Nicki Minaj. I'd love to do something with
Do you ever pick up the phone and ask any of these people?
Oh
like,
my
hey,
God.
I want to work with
I
you.
would love to even do something with my girl Cardi B. I love me some Cardi, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Flav, we saw you at the iHeartRadio Music Festival. We were kind of doing some hosting stuff, and we turned around, and you were pretty palled up with Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
I know you even got Dave a gift that night.
Yep.
What happened that night? Will you ever make music together? Give me a story.
Well, you know, I was able to give him, I was able to bless him with a Foo Fighters hat, right?
Right?
My manager hooked me up that. she's the one that got me into that one. You know what I'm saying? And it had FF on the cap. You know what I'm saying? FF could have
Flav.
stood for Flavor Flav
Yes.
too.
It had that
But
Public Enemy.
I gave him the hat, and check this out. There's a producer, a songwriter, and a producer by the name of Sam Hollander. He produced this fly ass track for me. You know what I'm saying? We call it the hits.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And the idea came across my mind to be like, hey, why not have David Grohl and the Foo Fighters on this record? So I'm looking forward to really, you know, putting them on this record, man, and doing this record with them. That'll be real great, man. If
Dave, is Dave interested?
Is Dave interested, man? Dave is head over heels with this project, man. And I'm like, come on, let's go, bro. Yeah, so yeah, that's definitely one that I got that I want to collaborate with, that I gotta collaborate with, and I feel that I'm gonna collaborate with.
Well, who are the artists? So are there other songs complete that we're going to hear, or you're working on those now? Other than Everywhere Man, which we love.
I got some stuff that's complete that I've recorded but never released. So I'm going to start releasing a lot of this stuff. And the reason why is because I made it for the world to hear, not for me to just sit around and let these songs be personal.
I feel that you have endless energy, and I was lucky enough one night in Las Vegas. We all went out, and there's a party, and then we went to this club, and they shut that place down, and I'm like, I'm going to bed. Because it was like maybe 3 o'clock in the morning.
I was already in bed that
He
night.
was already in bed, and he goes, oh, we're going to go to Dre's. And I was like, that's just a joke, right? And he goes, like 4 o'clock in the morning. So have you always been like this? Like, you always got the energy?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know. But,
You know?
check
No, I
this
don't.
out.
I wanted to
Check
go to
this
bed.
out. My thing is this. If you got the energy, use it.
Yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Whoever saw you, you did something good for their life by them seeing you, and by you saying hi to them or shaking their hand, no matter what time it is in the morning, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'll go out around 14:30 in the morning just to make people happy.
Flavor
and smile.
Flav doesn't know what time it is. I'm just telling you, he has no clue.
I always know what time
The
it
answer's
is.
yes.
Time to get busy, baby.
Yes.
Time to get busy.
What did it mean a lot to you when Public Enemy was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Oh, man, that was the whole world to me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, but you know, when we did get inducted right before the ceremony, I ain't gonna lie, I got lit celebrating. So by the time I got up there and accept my award, I was already lit.
Oh, boy.
But it was a great experience, great opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, but then also, I mean, it's like, it takes years and years and years for people to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And we, Public Enemy, beat a whole lot of people into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you know? Like, I've always been a big fan of Donna Summer, man. Oh, love to love you, baby. When I was young and everything, right? And here she's just now getting in after all of these years. You know what I'm saying? We was inducted by the great Quincy Jones. You know what I'm saying? And also Quincy Jones's movie, Listen Up, The Lives of Quincy Jones is the first movie that I ever was in my life. You know what I'm saying? And me and my boy Miles Davis, God bless you, Miles, I missed you. But we narrated that movie. You know what I'm saying?
When we were kids, I mean, I remember watching you on MTV, you know, and
Yo, MTV
oh my
raps.
God, but you were all over
Dr. Dre and that
everything.
lover.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, if you go back to that, did you have any idea what pioneers you guys were and the boundaries that you were kind of wrecking at the time? Because you really, I mean, we loved Public Enemy, okay?
Thank you.
You were our introduction into that.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, but around those times, you wasn't really thinking about what it was gonna be like in the future around then. I mean, we were more like Nike. We was just doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just, we was just doing it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Did you feel that music was going to live, though? Were you so entrenched in the moment?
I knew for a fact rap music was going to live,
But
you know, for a long time.
Your music.
And mainly my music, too, because my music was the type of music that made a lot of people make music that was like ours to get messages out to the world.
And you were very early on, from how I remember, speaking about social issues and political issues.
Yes.
And with the messaging mixed with the music that went with it, even if you took out the lyrics, I would be into it. But when you hear the messaging and heard the messaging, it was like, this music will live forever.
Right.
Because it's so, so important.
Yes, yes. I mean, you know, one thing about Public Enemy, you know, we always wrote about problems that went on in the neighborhood, but in the same record, we try to come up with the solution.
Yeah.
You know, and we need more records like that. We need more message records, you know. A lot of rap records today, and there's a lot of good rap records out there, a lot of good rap artists making a lot of great rap songs and everything, but it's just that the message isn't fully there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the way that we were delivering our messages. You know what I'm saying? Or like the way Grandmaster Flash
I was going to say the message because he was just saying the message.
Right, like Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, the way that they delivered their message. Broken glass everywhere. People sitting on the stage, you know, they just don't care. It really, really happened in real life in the Bronx. You know, these are real life experiences. So,
well, even things like 911's a joke. Like, I don't think I got that till years later, what you were saying about your neighborhood, nobody showing up and things like that. I mean, that really, I don't know, that still to this day sticks with me.
When I wrote that record, that wasn't to bash the 911 system. That was just to wake a lot of people up in the 911 system that wasn't doing their job correctly or wasn't taking their job seriously. But you do have a lot of people in 911 that do believe in taking their job seriously. They
Look
do
how positive he
believe
makes this.
Yeah, but
love it.
So you know, you got the good and you got the bad and
Yeah.
everything. You know, I mean, you got to be able to understand both sides of the coin in order to get through this life.
Flavor Flav, when you and Chuck D started making music, did you have a meeting one-on-one to discuss the style of music you were going to make? Or one day you started recording and it just came out like that?
And just like that.
Wow.
Just like that, my man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, we started out as a mobile disc jockey group, Spectrum City, and we had a radio show at Adelphi University back on Long Island, 90.3 FM. Dr. Dre from Yo MTV Raps, he had Dr. Dre's operating room. There was our friend Bill Stephanie, who had the Mr. Bill Show. Chuck D and Hank Shockley and Keith Shockley had the Spectrum City Mix Hour in one half. And they ended up giving me my own show called the MC DJ Flavor Show. And I ain't gonna lie, man, but a lot of the music that we were making around that time, we were really making it for the radio station.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then thanks to my boy DMC, Jam Master Jay, God bless you, Jay. I miss you too, bro. Those are the ones I took them to the studio to talk to Chuck, and those are the ones that talked Chuck D into putting Public Enemy #1 on Def Jam.
Wow. And how were your live shows early on? Did you guys know what you were doing, or straight away you guys owned the stage?
Well, honestly, we just went out there and just owned it. We just did it. You know what I'm saying? And my job was to hype the crowd up, to keep everybody hyped while Chuck is doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's why I guess they call me the original hype man.
And the
You
greatest
are.
of all time.
And
to
of
do
all
it.
time.
Thank you. Thank
For
you.
sure.
I appreciate
You are
that.
one hell of a nice guy, and
Thank
the
you.
positivity that comes off you. What I love about him is like watching your videos with, it could be whatever star, like the biggest person in the world. You get the same greeting for a regular schlub like us guys. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
you're
yeah.
so sweet. Thank you for spending time with us, and
Yeah,
best of
thank
luck
you
with the
so
song.
much.
Hey, man, thank y'all for having me here and spending this time with me and allowing me to be here in your presence. This is big
Thank
to
you.
me.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Flav.
you.
Thanks, Flav.
Flavor Flav.
You're welcome.